So let me ask you a question. Would you ever marry someone without ever seeing them or getting to know them personally? Would you ever just go on a dating app and like the way their picture looked and ask them to marry you? Or, better yet, would you ever compare someone you wanted to marry to their friends and base your decision to marry them based upon the way their friends looked or the way that their friends acted? Of course not. That would be absolutely crazy, wouldn't it? I mean, that's crazy. We couldn't possibly judge someone's character based upon their friends. Well, I wouldn't do that either. Hi, I'm Don Pelletier, owner and broker at the Don Pelletier Group. Marrying someone without seeing them is just like trusting Zillow to value your home. You see, Zillow is an algorithm, and they get their information basically from public records. I mean, Zillow has never seen the inside of your home, and its Zestimate is a computer program. It comes up with the price of your home based on what your neighbors' homes have been selling for. I mean, it's basically the same thing as marrying someone based upon their friends. I mean, they look at things like square footage, the number of bedrooms, bathrooms, and then they compare those to your neighbors. But they cannot take into consideration things like, upgrades, views, location, lot size, amenities, desirability, and market climate. I mean, a computer cannot take those major features into consideration when giving you a Zestimate. And all of these factors, they have an absolutely huge impact on the value of your home. But here's the crazy thing. Zillow even acknowledges their lack of accuracy, stating that in the United States as a whole, Zestimates are currently within 10% of the final sales price and only 71.5% of the time. Now how's that for inaccurate, right? And they encourage you to get a more accurate evaluation, of course, by a licensed agent or an appraiser. That's what my team and I do. I mean, we live and play in this area, and I've sold more houses than 97.3% of all 16,600 agents in San Diego County, with over 2,200 successful home sales, and more home sales than most agents in the entire United States. So what we do differently is we take a detailed look at not only the comparables, but also what the absorption rate is, as well as many other factors when determining what to list your home at. I mean, you have to consider inventory levels, buyer demand, interest rates, market climate, and so many other considerations in addition to, upgrades, amenities, the location, etc. So let me show you what I mean and how by relying on Zillow as an accurate evaluation to price your home can vastly impact your sale. Here's an example of a few costly mistakes that could have been made if these sellers relied on Zillow's Zestimate. Take this, where the Zestimate was $845,553, and it was listed for $1,195,000. That's $350,000 more. I mean, you could buy another house with the difference. Here's another example where the Zestimate was $939,000, and it sold for $1,180,000. That's a $240,000 difference in the seller's favor. I mean, imagine if they listed with an inexperienced or a discount broker who relied on the Zestimate or who didn't have the knowledge to know any better. Relying on Zillow for the value of your home is the exact same thing as relying on a picture when choosing your mate. I mean, maybe you should have swiped left instead of right. You're only seeing half the picture. And lastly, here's one more example where in this case the Zestimate was $789,000. It sold for $815,000. That's $26,000 more. You could buy a car for the difference or pay your kids' tuition. Zillow and other third-party sites that utilize what's known as an auto-valuation model are heavily flawed, as you've seen here. Instead, call a professional who has the experience and ability to properly assess the value of your home based upon taking everything into consideration, not just things they can see. And, if you're wanting more accurate analysis at any point of your property, you can call us anytime. I mean, we've sold over, I guess it's like 67 zip codes that we work in on a routine basis in over 2,200 homes. So we'll provide you with an accurate marketing proposal with a real live person who works and breathes real estate full time. So you call me anytime, 858-336-1114. Thanks very much and take good care.